welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 71, and today we're going to be looking at a PayDirt from a company that is the very first PayDirt I ever did, the first video I ever did. I'll leave a link to it like right there. Don't watch it, it's pretty old and bad and terrible. This one's called Diablo's Pit, Arizona PayDirt Superstition Mountain. It comes in a jar and it costs $95.40. So when I purchased it, it actually cost $94.50, but that's because the price of gold when I bought it last month was a little bit cheaper. So they adjusted the price a little bit. Right here you can see it says $160 crossed out, like it used to be that price, but there's like a heavy discount or something. I don't know. But there is a guaranteed amount of gold here, as you can see. The most important thing that you should always look for whenever buying one of these products is, one, don't expect to make your money back because you're not going to. And secondly, make sure that there's at least a guaranteed amount of gold. And here you can see it does contain at least 1.5 grams of fine pickers and possibly nuggets. The weight of the PayDirt does not matter. Now they have the same exact product in a bag and it's cheaper. It's like $6 cheaper. It's exactly the same thing, except that you get a bag instead of a jar. 1.5 grams of gold guaranteed. Let's see. So let's see, 1.5 grams of 24 karat gold. The value would be about $80. So that's pretty good because you can actually resell this plaster gold for that amount. So we're at least gonna not get completely ripped off. So our guaranteed return is gonna be like almost $80. And we're only paying $95, well, we're paying $104 for shipping, so in reality, we're guaranteed to lose at most $25-ish. So I mean, that's actually not terrible. I've had much worse ones. Some of those PayDirts I get, especially the eBay ones and the Amazon ones, they're like complete trash. All right, well, let's take this out to the Panda Station. First of all, let's hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Coming up very soon, I have another PayDirt bucket. It's the most expensive PayDirt I've ever done. It's in the thousands of dollars. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss that video coming up for my 100,000 subscriber video. We'll take this out to the Panda Station. We'll open it up and let's take a look at it. Alright, here it is, the Diablo's Pit PayDirt jar from Lynch Mining. Let's take a look at it in the pan. Nice. Alright, so there's a seal around the top here. Cut that seal. Well, looks like a little chunk of Arizona right there. Looks really dark, actually. It says in the description there's only 5% magnetite and hematite, which is our black sands, but I think there's going to be more than that. Oh yeah, there's some gold right there. Right. I can't get it. Ah, there it is. Got a little flake of gold right there, not too bad. That's not too bad for just eyeballing it. Okay, so while this PayDirt is dry, we want to remove all the magnetic stuff. In the description it says there's 5% hematite and magnetite, so we'll be able to get most of the magnetite and some of the hematite with this strong neodymium magnet inside of a dollar tube. If you guys want to get one of these for yourself, there's a link in the description for all of the equipment I use in all of my videos. Alright, so here we have all of our stuff removed with a magnet, and I would say that's probably more than 5%. We're going to go ahead and run the magnet over this one more time, and we'll be able to separate it a little bit better. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to take all of this PayDirt here and I'm going to run it through a 20 mesh classifier. Okay, so here we have our plus and minus 20 mesh. We're gonna go ahead and pen out the smaller stuff first, find out what kind of gold's in here, and then we'll save the best for last, because our bigger gold's gonna be over here. All right, so to begin the panning process, we'll bring over Crusty Rusty here. We'll add some water and some surfactant to break the surface tension of the water. We'll do this in about 4 or 5 pans. Not a lot of sediment, just a little bit, that's good. Really, it's not good or bad, it's just gonna make the panning process easier. All right, we're just about done with our first pan here. Let's go ahead and spin it back to see what kind of gold is in this first pan. Yep, a couple pieces there. Actually pretty nice pieces. Those, I would call them flakes. As I see these little pieces, I'm gonna grab them with my snuffer bottle here. All right, on to the next pan. All right, pan number 2. Lots of black sand left behind. It must be mostly hematite. And there's our first little flake of gold, first couple flakes. All right, I think we could do all these in 3 pans. That wasn't too difficult. All right, last pan, let's see what we got here. Again, lots of black sand, a lot of hematite. That stuff makes it a lot more difficult to pan. So I mean, this is a challenging PayDirt for sure. There's no real flour gold, just a lot of flakes. Flour gold is just really fine stuff, like if you sprinkled flour, it's just little tiny dots. But here we have all nice flakes. That flour gold is super hard to pan out. This stuff is quite easy. This stuff quickly separates from the black sand just by tapping it. You could walk it right up to the corner. All right, next we have our plus 20 mesh. If you're wondering why I chose 20 mesh, is because most of this stuff was really fine, and if I would have used a kitchen strainer, which is a size up from the 20 mesh, most of it would have went right through. So the 20 mesh kind of split it up evenly. All right, let's find our nuggets here. All right, we're just about at the end here. This is where we're gonna find out if we got any nuggets or pickers or any big pieces of gold here. Let's take a look. We got some gold. I mean, we're guaranteed 1.5 grams. And I think we're gonna make it. Looks like we have a nice nugget in there. Right about there. Yeah, we got a couple nice pieces. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and separate as much of the black sand as I can. I'll pour everything out and I'll show you what I got. I forgot to pan out the magnetic stuff here. This stuff is pretty much guaranteed to not have any gold in it since it was dry when we separated it, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. That's a lot of black sand right there. This pan is heavy in my hands. Yeah, there's no gold in here. Sorry for the wind in the background, it's going crazy out. All right, let's take a look at our gold. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, that is actually a really good pan of gold. Never know until we weigh it up. So I'm gonna remove all the black sand, I'm gonna dry it out, and we'll take a closer look at it. 1.526. We made our 1.5 grams, even a little bit over, so that's pretty good. Now the gold purity in Arizona that I've tested is actually less than 18 karat. However, you could normally sell this plaster gold, this natural plaster gold, for 24 karat value. So I'm gonna get the 18 and 24 karat value, and I'll leave both down in the description of every one of these PayDirt videos, so make sure you check out the description. And our value is, just as we predicted, just about 80 bucks. So I mean, hey, that PayDirt was actually not too... Why is there a square on my face? 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, this PayDirt was not terrible at all. I've had much worse ones. If you guys would like to see some of those others, definitely you can scroll through my gold PayDirt playlist there. There's a bunch of losers, but this one's actually not bad. There was a lot of black sand in it, so it's quite challenging. There was no really small flower gold, which makes it super challenging, so I would say it's like an intermediate PayDirt. Yeah, I recommend it, not bad. It's a good return. Only lost about 25 bucks, so yeah, definitely a lot better than many. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't checked me out on social media, I got Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, and geocaching. Don't forget to pick up your Klesh Guitars t-shirts. I got plenty of those. There's a link in the description for that. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.